And Abel, could you, I know it was only a 2-round fight, but I know Gennady and you were very adamant that you wanted to go through, you did not want the long layoff. What was the importance you thought of that fight with Mark Ferocian in terms of just keeping the rhythm in the sync?
We had been in training camp for a while. You don't waste 5-6 weeks of training camp and wait another 3 months for another fight. I needed him to fight just to, first of all, take out some aggressions. 2, he wanted to fight for the fans. Really, the money was not the important thing. He wanted to put on a show for his fans. His fans were expecting a fight. He was very upset. First of all, he was very, very upset that it didn't happen in Vegas because there's a lot of people that bought tickets, not only from Kazakhstan, but all over the world. Bought tickets for flights, made reservations for hotels, bought tickets for the fight. So he wanted to make sure that he was out in front of his fans. As Tom just alluded to, all the records that he set, fighting somebody that nobody wanted him to fight, yet the people just want to see him fight, so that's what he wanted to give them.
Gennady, I want to tip my hat to you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations on winning this
Поздравляю.
Ring Magazine.
Thank you, sir.
Pound for pound title.
С титулом.
I spoke with you before about who was your idol.
Кто
You
большой
were
идол?
Marvin Hagler.
Сказали Хаглер.
If he was in the room here,
Если бы он сейчас был
what
в
would you
комнате,
say to
что бы вы ему
him?
сказали? Если бы Хаглер был в комнате, что бы вы ему сказали? Oh, this is hard question. Wow. Probably I tell him, right now I have the same position like you with Sugar Leonard. Right now, как бы сказать, как знаешь, сейчас мы можем повторить ту же историю, как и вы.
Repeat history.
Yeah, we can't repeat history like your fight with Leonard. You know, I'm very excited. And this story, seriously, this is a step like a story for me. You know, maybe it's 100% for me and for my kids. You know, because for my friends, for my fans, everybody called me, said, "Oh, gee, this is story. You know, this history." Thank you, Mohammed.
Tom, I don't know how much you're allowed to divulge, but if you could please, as much as you're allowed, just explain this Hail Mary that got this deal done, I guess past the 11th hour?
It was past the 12th hour, Mike. It really, literally, there was no positioning, there was no more poker playing. It was dead. I thought when I hung up the phone with Eric that they were going to go. You know, he said that they already had a deal done with Jacobs, which I come to find out afterwards it might not have been completely done. Our deal with Billy Joe Saunders and Frank Warren was definitely had been agreed to. But you know, part of the agreement was we wouldn't go into the exact details of what the final agreement was, but you can, you know, Gennady, if he didn't get what he wanted, he wouldn't have agreed to the deal. So whatever you want to infer from that, you know, we can leave it at that. But he's happy. This will be a big promotion. It'll be a great fight for both guys. Look, it gives Canelo Alvarez the opportunity to fight for his titles. If Canelo wins September 15th, then all of a sudden, this title belt goes to him. Gennady's other title belts go to him. So, you know, Canelo still has a big career in front of him. It's just Gennady stood on his principles, and at the end of the day, he got what he was looking for.
And a question for Abel. What are your thoughts about Canelo Alvarez after everything that's happened?
He was in my training camp probably about 6 years ago. He spent three different training camps in my camp. And as Gennady was just saying, he was a different kind of person. He was a very humble, very nice kid. It seems that today his riches have made him a different person. He's a very good fighter. He's an exceptional fighter. He's doing a lot for the boxing in Mexico. But as fast as he went up, they go back down. You know, and all the people that you stepped on the way up, you're going to meet on the way down. So I think that his persona today, his diva-like sometimes, his actions, what he says and what he doesn't say and what he doesn't do, are hurting.
You know, I know, of course, you and Gennady are very professional. We've had so many great rivalries over the years. There was genuine bad blood, like, you know, Blair Morales comes to mind. So you see this even approaching now, where these guys really hate each other? Or
I don't think it's hate, but I don't think that it's out. those rivalries were rivalries inside the ring, not outside the ring. So what he's doing, what Canelo's doing outside is hurting Canelo, not hurting Головкин. But if this ends up being the kind of fight that we think it's going to be, then I think that could be a rivalry for a third one and a fourth one. These two guys are not the kind of fighters like Vasquez and Marquez where they beat each other up and they can't function the next fight. These two guys are exceptional boxers and good fighters, and it's not going to be that type of fight. So there will be a third and fourth, or there could be a third and fourth.
But it's safe to say, as Tom was alluding to earlier, that there's genuine bad blood and distaste. They don't hate, but distaste.
It's not hate, it's bad blood just because of what he's put us through. And yeah, there is some rights that need, some wrongs that need to be righted, and they will be on the 15th.
Gennady, 118, 110 became very famous on Twitter. Adelaide Bird took a lot of heat.
118, 110 по очкам. Из-за очков вы думаете, что надо будет нокаутировать Канело из-за судейства?
Я не думаю вообще об этом.
I don't even think about those things.
На меня ничего не давит вообще абсолютно.
I'm not pressured by any kind of factors.
Я не, знаешь, на меня не то, что там судьи меня отдали, как бы я вообще нормально к этому отношусь.
I don't really care about, what judges decided to do. This is not concerning me at all.
Просто правда такая система, правда, вот именно правда, она такая вещь. То есть, кто может ее принимать, тот живет спокойно, а кто не может смириться с правдой, тот начинает суетиться.
Truth is such a thing that where you can take the truth, you can actually live with it. But those who cannot accept the truth, getting all anxious about it.
И я чувствую себя very comfortable.
And he's feeling himself very comfortable right now.
You guys, last fight, was preceded 3 weeks before by Mayweather-McGregor, and that probably hurt your pay-per-view.
В прошлый раз Макгрегор с
a
Мейвезером
very strong
дрались,
figure.
когда у вас был бой.
This time, there's a lot of bad blood at play, animosity running very deep, but Canelo has only been seen basically with his golden boy promoters around him talking about the clenbuterol results, and we really have not had any kind of access to him. So how much are you guys concerned that he's not going to be willing participant in promoting this fight?
Думаете, что он будет участвовать в промоушене?
Lance, just like we can't control, where he's gonna train or how he's gonna fight in the ring is, however they promote the fight on their side is up to them. You see Gennady here sitting in front of everyone, very accessible to the media. I've talked to Abel already. We're gonna have, the open days in the training camp for the media. He's gonna come down here. He's gonna do other interviews, other appearances on television. So Gennady's going to go through this promotion and this training camp just like it's another fight. Of course, it's a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, but he can't focus, or we can't focus as a team, what's Canelo going to do, what Golden Boy's going to do. We'll try to make the best out of the promotion that we can. Triple G is always, because he's the champion, he takes on the responsibility of taking the lead in the promotion, regardless of how the promotional structure is. That's his responsibility as champion, and frankly, that's one of the reasons why his star has risen so quickly from pretty much not being known here in America when he made his HBO in September 2012. Now it'll be exactly 6 years from his HBO debut. It'll be September 15th, 2018, and he is one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing here, not only in the United States, but internationally, and that's the responsibility that he takes. And, we'll do our part. If Canelo locks himself in the training camp and focuses on the fight, that's up to him if he wants to do it that way. But you see, Gennady's not hiding from anyone. A lot of times he's out of the country, and that's why we can't get access to him. But now that he's going to be here, training up in Big Bear, we're going to do our job to promote this fight.
Gennady, what was your reaction when Canelo didn't want to face off with you this time around? Do you think it's going to hurt the promotion?
Какова ваша реакция была, когда он не захотел с вами делать фейс-офф в этот раз? Что не сказали, что надо встречаться, это не обязательно. Какова ваша реакция была?
Я думал, просто он не может посмотреть в глаза теперь после этого всего.
I think he simply cannot look into my eyes.
Все?